The weather has changed in many places drastically because people cut too many trees and they cannot grow fast enough to replace them. And the weather change and the rains has been washed away instead of preserved in the earth. Because trees, they attract rain and also they keep the water, you understand? And it flows slowly down and it preserves the mountain, also preserve the stream and the river and all that.
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulaxis, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, and Thai. Alegres saludos, preciados televidentes. Mi nombre es Gloria, desde la Ciudad del Este, en la Paraguay. Paraguay, en lengua indígena, significa río que pertenece al mar. Sus verdes colinas onduladas, sus ricos suelos y sus exuberantes bosques prístinos impresionaron tanto a los primeros exploradores que lo llamaron un segundo Edén. Con numerosos grandes ríos, lagos cristalinos y exuberantes humedales, han alimentado una notable civilización con un rico patrimonio artístico. Paraguay también comparte el segundo acuífero de agua dulce más grande del mundo, el acuífero Guaraní, con 3 países vecinos. Los paraguayos manifiestan un amplio espectro de relaciones armoniosas entre el hombre y el agua, y el hombre y la naturaleza. Las abundantes bendiciones de la naturaleza han ayudado a los paraguayos a perfeccionar el arte de la hospitalidad. Amante de la naturaleza, estamos encantados de presentarles brevemente a la fascinante Paraguay. Deseamos que cada día los acerque más al Espíritu Divino. Durante más de 3 décadas, la maestra suprema Ching Hai ha iluminado nuestro mundo con sus enseñanzas divinas. Una maestra totalmente iluminada. Imparte el método Kuan Yin de meditación a aquellos que desean descubrir inmediatamente la naturaleza de Dios interna y alcanzar en una vida la liberación eterna del ciclo de la transmigración. El método Kuan Yin ha sido practicado por todos los maestros iluminados, tales como Buda, Jesucristo, el profeta Mahoma, la paz sea con él, y Gurú Nanak, y muchos más. Ella empatiza que si siempre recordamos a Dios, ofrecemos servicio desinteresado a otros y seguimos las leyes del universo, alcanzaremos nuestro potencial más elevado como humanos y comprenderemos verdaderamente nuestro propósito en la tierra. La Maestra Suprema Ching Hai es un extraordinario ejemplo viviente de compasión, enviando frecuentemente asistencia material y financiera, además de amor, a los refugiados, a los desamparados, a las víctimas de desastres naturales y a otros que necesitan ayuda. En el 2006, ella recibió el Premio Gusi de la Paz, considerado el Premio Nobel de la Paz de Oriente, y ha sido honrada a través de los años con otros numerosos premios y galardones por sus excepcionales obras filantrópicas y humanitarias. Una verdadera voz para nuestros preciosos amigos animales. Ella promueve la pacífica y amorosa dieta a base de plantas y prevé, con el despertar de la humanidad hacia lo sagrado de todas las vidas, un tranquilo y glorioso mundo, completamente vegano, donde los animales y las personas vivan en dichosa armonía. Sus iniciativas para difundir la tendencia vegana son diversas y han incluido la distribución del volante de vida alternativa, la cadena internacional de restaurantes veganos Loving Hut, Supreme Master Television, además de hablar regularmente con influyentes líderes de gobierno y medios de comunicación y participar en conferencias televisadas sobre el cambio climático, tanto si somos conscientes de ello como si no. Sus esfuerzos han tenido una enorme influencia sobre la conciencia mundial del estilo de vida amigable con los animales y de cómo esta benévola forma de ser puede traer paz duradera entre las naciones, a la vez que salvamos nuestro planeta del cambio climático. A lo largo de los años, la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai ha viajado por todo el mundo, desde las Américas hasta África, desde Europa hasta Oceanía, y ha ofrecido cientos de discursos al público y a sus discípulos sobre una variedad de temas espirituales. Hoy somos bendecidos con la presentación de una de estas reveladoras conferencias titulada El único camino hacia un planeta sostenible es ser vegano, extracto de las conferencias de la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai, parte 3 de 3, en Entre la Maestra y los Discípulos, dada en inglés.
The trees are there for beauty and for protection. It's good for your car when it's summer, too hot, and when it snows a lot, it stops some of the snow, okay? And scatter all over instead of all falling on your car. It's very good. And the wind and all that, it's good for your car and good for you. I don't try to cut all of them out. We try to preserve them, and meanwhile can use them. That's why I think this car park is the best. Yeah? And later, if it's necessary, we can sprinkle some gravels on top of it. But if the earth is hard enough and it doesn't cause trouble, then we just keep it like that. And also when you pitch your tent, please don't clean the leaves, the dry leaves. Keep your tent good. Keep your tent, protected from the moist ground. It's soft. Keep your tent soft, yeah? Like carpet. So it's very good for you. Also, when you take your tent away, the earth will not become naked, and the rain will not flow all the water down, or all the earth down. And later we have mountain no more. So just keep the leaves, they're clean. The leaves are very clean and very soft, yeah, and beautiful. For your feet, it's very soft like carpet. So I saw that many places where you camp, you clean all the leaves. This is very, very unintelligent, huh? Yeah. We should try to enjoy nature and preserve the natural environment. They're always good for us. Eh? That's why I don't allow people to cut the trees where it's not necessary. Yeah? The weather has changed in many places drastically because people cut too many trees and they cannot grow fast enough to replace them. And the weather change and the rains has been all washed away instead of preserved in the earth. Because trees, they attract rain and also they keep the water. You understand? And it flows slowly down and it preserves the mountain. Also preserve the stream and the river and all that. If we cut all the trees, we will be short of water and the weather will change drastically that we could not bear. That's why many places, many countries, they are short of water. Yeah, sometimes because they cut trees at random, not considering how it will be after in the future. You know, because our children still have to live on. You know, they will go on to live after we die. After I die, the center is still here, and your children will come. Understand? So it's not for 1 day, 2 days that you use any places. You have to keep them for the future. It's all for your good. Yeah, we have to preserve things that we enjoy. We have to think ahead into the future, not just that, oh, I can use it today, tomorrow I don't care, you know, and damage everything. That's how people damage many beautiful places and cut so many trees and kill so many animals, yeah? Animals are there for some reason, you know, for some reason. They are also inhabitants of the earth. We have no right to kill them. Sometimes I've heard some people say that the research has announced that animals, they heal. Sometimes they people heal sickness sometimes. Probably because of their love, yeah? That's why many people like to keep dogs and cats, because they are so loving and probably they are so soothing somehow to them, so they feel good and keep them. The same, trees and water, yeah, forests, they also heal. Yeah. Don't you feel better when you walk a little bit in the forest? Yeah. Your eyes feel better? No? Yes. And your lungs feels good, huh? And your skin feels smoother, huh? And your mood is calmer, no? This is all due to the nature, the trees, and the air that they breathe out to give us the oxygen. Yeah. Therefore, it is very necessary to keep nature intact as much as we can. We have big land and we can afford to just park between trees. Yeah? Because when you park over here between the trees, and sometimes you don't feel like walking down right away down, yet you just saw a friend, you can just stand underneath of the tree next to your car and have just a few words with each other. It's better than standing on top of the, the overheat cement concrete floor, yeah? And then talk, and then both also smoking up. They had to smoke up. Yes. It gives people a very hard feeling, you know, standing on the concrete floor. So I think I like to preserve the trees not only because for me, but just for everyone, for America, for the world. Yeah, everywhere we go, we have to try to protect nature. Especially now that we are a so-called meditator, we are very sensitive to the environment and to the need of other people. Takes 20 years, maybe, to grow until the tree is that big, Very seldom I allow to cut big trees, except when it's absolutely in the way. But even then, only when necessary. Yes. Otherwise, I don't let them cut them. It's difficult to grow a tree, but easy to cut it. Well, not necessary. Why? I cannot bear that. It's a cruelty, inconsideration. So try to understand this, Not only here, but wherever you go. Try to preserve nature. Waste the time, Waste the beauty of nature, and we waste manpower. And sometimes waste money, You cut a tree, sometimes your soul will go kaput. I'm very protective with trees, animals, grasses, everything. Very protective, because I feel hurt when they are destroyed. Even with reason, it's already bad enough. But we can't just be too ridiculously strict. You understand what I mean? But we cannot just cut things at random. It shows our how to say, cold-blooded nature. It's no good, When I was a little bit younger, maybe about 15 years ago, planted a lot of kind of house plants, make it look fresh and green, because in the city you have nothing. So I try to make it beautiful. You know how I love beauty, and try to arrange things according to the circumstances to improve the nature of the place. Anyhow, many plants are there, and it's beautiful, beautiful, no problem at all. Until that guy, he think that it's better for the plant to have ultraviolet, violent light or something like that. So he bought a so big, huge violet lamp, 2 or 3, and put them scarily in front of the plant, like this. And I have warned them that they're very strong. If you want to put far away and one at a time, because that should be enough. Because also in the daytime we keep the neon lamps burning, because that's also kind of light for them, and they grow fine, no complaint. So green, so lush, and it's no problem, very shiny, And I clean them sometimes, and I pump water. Yes, I dare not put the whole waterfall in, but I just spray them, make it a misty, and they love that. Until that guy, he put that violet lamp there, and I have told him not to do it, but they don't listen. And so many of my plants burn to death. Oh, I cry, I cry. I was so hurt for the plant. When I see like that, I nearly drop down on my knees, I feel so hurt, because I feel the plant get hurt. I feel as though if I am burned like that, how would I feel? You understand? And especially the plant, they cannot speak. They're helpless. They just stand there and get burned. Slowly like that. Oh, the feeling is so awful, you understand? As though if they are human, I feel like that. I'm very protective. That was before I even practiced Guanyin method. So you can understand now, my feeling must be even more intense than that, more sensitive than that. So I think you should understand if I don't let you cut trees. The time is right that everybody should push for peace now at any price. Yes, because without peace we cannot build anything up. There are more pressing matter now than killing. My God. There are global warming. There's ice melting. And it's not just warming. If after it's warming, it might get cold. You understand me? And that's even worse. If it's warm, you jump into the water. If it's too cold, I don't know if you have enough thing to keep you warm. If it's go freezing all the time, and it's getting worse because of some change in the atmosphere, it might get freezing even after the warming period. Sometimes the pollution, it damages the layer, the ozone layer, yes, and then all the heat maybe escape. After a while, we don't have any heat. And then maybe too much pollution cover the sun and everything, and maybe too much changing, and then everything will go so bad, and it might be freezing even. It's even worse also, yeah? Yeah, I watched in one of the British channel before, some document, very scary. They say as much as the global warming, the sun also getting colder somehow. Yeah, so warming and cold. In some part too cold, warm, and then some part will be too cold. Or then after warm will be cold. And if it's too warm, then the ice will melt, and then we have flood, you know. And if after that, there's no ice left to balance the thing anyway, and that either the planet will become very heated, yeah, or it could be very cold because of too much covering or the ozone layer broken. So many things can happen, and it can happen soon, many decades, it's not long. So right now, it's time for all the people of every country should get together and think of the solution quick. Something with sustainable energy, solar power, wind power. We can install it in our home if you can afford it. Or you can put money together and install one home at a time, okay? You pitch money together, install in your home. Draw a lotto, see whose house get installed first. So it's fair, And then next time, pitch money together and install it in her home. Something like that. When I live in the mountain, I live only with solar energy. I charge my phone with solar energy. I watch TV with solar energy. My fridge runs on solar energy. It's a little complicated, but you can learn. To save lives, we must learn. To save the planet, it's worth it. It's complicated, but it's not undoable. It's simple enough to do it. Like you have to capture the solar energy into some batteries, and then you connect with that battery to use it to run your household. At least you can save money. And you save money in long run anyway. You can sell it back to the government even. In Spain, it's like that. Wind power also. It might be difficult, but you can install small wind fan.
Turbine.
Windmill. The old-fashioned way also, it does work. The turbine take longer time and a lot of money, and maybe it's not so in yet, so you can't get it so easily, huh? But you can do it, huh? You can do that, yeah? Do what you can, okay? And go together in one car to work or to shop together, yeah? In one car, save money, save energy, and buy those, if you can, hybrid car. They're not that expensive. For example, Toyota Prius, something like that. And it's very modernized. It has everything in it. I got one. Maybe it costs you in the beginning, but later it saves you a lot. And it saves your life too, save life everybody else, It doesn't have to be Toyota. It can be also a smart car, There are many other cars, Honda and all that, or other different cars. But you can check on internet, which car is cheaper and more convenient for you. And soon in the future, we have to run it on sustainable fuel, like garbage. Yeah, we can recycle garbage. And maybe we don't even have to do that if they push the program with the wave energy, A long time ago, in Norway, they had begun that program to use ocean waves as energy. And that will be limitless. You can use forever, just like the sun. I have sent some financial support to support this program also. They're pushing out at it. It's just a good thing, yeah? Yeah. Energy is free everywhere, actually. Limitless. There will be no cost for anybody. It should be free for everybody. The basic thing in life, like water, electricity, should be free, actually. Yeah, and it soon will be free. all this money that put into war, my God, we could build a paradise on earth. It's about time that everybody should know about this. And if you know any of a government important person, you remind them by writing, by do something. Just leave the meat alone and we have everything else. Even oil is fine. Even oil, if we have it, we can use it until we have something better for our planet. But if we stop the animal raising, stop animal product, then we cut a big percentage, 80% of pollution to our planet and stop 80% of global warming. So we can continue to have oil and cars. I know people will be surprised hearing me saying this, but no, it is true like that because we have not invented enough instrument for transportation and other uses. So we may continue to use the oil if we have it. Of course, the better if we don't use, but at the moment, we must use it. And if we just leave all the meat animal production alone, then we can use anything. Sustainable energy in general is also showing itself to be very profitable and job producing to people. So there can be both economic and environmental benefit from developing sustainable energy. And the earth will be protected. But animals industry is the number one enemy of our survival.
All information concerning the scientific evidence of climate change and its solution is in Supreme Master Ching Hai's book, From Crisis to Peace, free to download at crisistopeace.org.
Inspirados televidentes, apreciamos su compañía en el episodio de hoy, titulado El único camino hacia un planeta sostenible es ser vegano. Extractos de las conferencias de la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai, parte 3 de 3, en Entre la Maestra y los Discípulos. Por favor, sigan sintonizados a Supreme Master Television para una programación más positiva. A continuación sigue del zoroastrismo el sagrado Menogi Krat, capítulos 4, 13, parte 2 de 2 en palabras de sabiduría. Que la providencia adorne sus vidas con bendiciones desbordantes.
May Providence grace your life with overflowing blessings. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/BMD.